Hey everyone, welcome back to Delicious Ambiguity. So, in the hunt for the first real quote on this channel, I was kind of stuck. I have this running list of sticky notes on my desktop that's like this quote and that quote, and every day I find another beautiful quote to use. But I couldn't help myself but to start this web series with one of my favorite and the world's favorite quotes, the famous pale blue dot quote by Carl Sagan. Now, Carl Sagan, for those of you who don't know, you really need to get your brains checked out, is a renowned astrophysicist, science educator, and creator of the groundbreaking series Cosmos, which was recently remade by Neil deGrasse Tyson. And if you haven't seen that, go watch it right now, because you're wasting your time watching my video if you haven't seen Cosmos, actually. So, I'm going to begin by reading a couple excerpts from the pale blue dot quote, and then we'll talk about it. So here we go. The Earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic arena. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner, how frequent their misunderstandings, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatreds. Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and emperors so that, in glory and triumph, they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Wow. So, do you understand now why I'm obsessed with Carl Sagan? Anyway, let's begin with this quote's context. The context of this quote really is from an image taken in space of the Earth, and really all we are in space is a pale blue dot. So it's really incredible to me that we are able to find so many differences between us, race, ethnicity, gender, religion, borders that we've arbitrarily drawn all over this planet. How, as one single species on one planet, are we able to fight over so many things? Our fight is not just hurting us, it's hurting everything on this planet. It's hurting the only home we will ever know. And even if you want to ignore the overwhelming scientific consensus, and even if you want to desperately cling to all of these institutions that we've created ourselves, and desperately cling to the belief that you have no control, that we have no control over what happens to the world and everything is a natural process, even then, even if this warming and this environmental degradation is not our fault, wouldn't you want to do something to reverse it? Wouldn't you want to do even the smallest thing to make a difference, to save our home? Why isn't this a greater priority? Without a planet, we can't have an economy, we can't have a religion, we can't have borders. We'll have nothing to fight about, nothing to fight over, nothing to fight for. And that's just sad. This pale blue dot is all we have. And it's time that we accepted responsibility for this land, for our planet, for our home, and started doing something about the problems that we've created. It's not fair that we can use science for everything that benefits us, that I can use science right now, using my computer to record my face and to upload it onto the internet, more results of science, and to watch TV and to drive my car, all from science and technology. And then in the moment that it doesn't suit us, ignore it, pretend it doesn't exist. Come on, people. It is time to wake up. It is time to prioritize and to place value in the things that are the most important, like the speck, the only speck in the universe that we can ever call home. So, thanks for watching. If you have an opinion, please leave it down in the comments, agree or disagree. I promise I won't be offended. And I have left the entire pale blue dot quote in the description, so if you've never heard it, or seen it, or read it, do that now, because you're missing out. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.